Hey everyone, it's October 26th. It's an important anniversary for me. 10 years ago today, back on October 26, 2010, I finally went back to dating after a bad experience the previous spring where I had a girl take advantage of me and I wanted nothing to do with that ever again. And plus, I needed to recover some of my finances. And so after 4 months, I went on a date, and I quickly broke up with this girl as well because it seemed like it was going down that direction, or at least I thought it was going down that direction again. And I realized I loved my single life a whole lot more than I thought I did. Anyway, so I'm going on another fast for at least 24 hours. I'm already up to 10 hours now. I want to mention some of the side benefits I've noticed since going on intermittent fasts like this. Wow, 10 months ago now. I would say one of the biggest benefits is that there's a lot less intrusion into my life. I can start a task that might take 5-6 hours and actually finish it, like writing a computer game, writing a technical paper, or taking a road trip from Seattle to Missoula. That used to be a much bigger headache than it has to be. Now that I just drive, and I might take a look at scenery. The biggest jackpot is next year, or maybe 2 years from now, when I finally get to go back to Taiwan or Gdansk. I can actually enjoy my trip there now that I've gotten over two big addictions that used to consume my vacation: the food and also the chasing the girls there, right? Now that I've gotten over both of them, I'm really going to enjoy my trip and the scenery and everything it has to offer, the culture. I'm really going to enjoy it. Addiction used to consume my entire trip. Okay, another big benefit I notice is that I really dislike unclean things, because when I'm eating, it makes my body stink, and my clothes have to be washed a whole lot more. My body has to be washed a whole lot more, and now that I've stopped eating so much, I would say my calorie intake overall has shrunk at least 50 to 60% overall, right? Now that I've stopped eating so much, I find that my clothes have to be washed a whole lot less. They last a lot longer. I have to shower a whole lot less and still smell better. Actually, a couple days ago, I had to drive a coworker, and he commented that he couldn't smell my car and he worried he might have COVID. And I explained to him about fasting, and he was surprised by the difference in odor, and when he got out the car, I made sure he could smell the outside, and he could, so that was good. So he was surprised at how much less I smell compared to before. He said he couldn't smell the odor of my car. Okay, but it has translated to other cleanliness issues, right? I live with a roommate right now. He and I don't get along very well because he dislikes the idea of being single. He thinks that when I say single lives matter, that I'm looking for someone, and he can't grasp the idea. But he has a habit of hoarding a lot of clothes. I mean, nothing that will smell or anything. See, I don't like that. I like to be mobile and be able to pick stuff up and move. You know, I get pretty upset about, as much as I love fasting and all that, I get pretty upset about having to throw food away every time I move, and I end up shoving it all down. I get very disgusted about it. And we got into a little disagreement because he would leave his bedroom door wide open with all the clothes and all the crap, right? The old stuff probably stuff he doesn't even wear anymore, right? See, that used to not bother me so much. I used to do that. But now that I'm clean and lightweight for fasting, it doesn't go well with my lifestyle anymore. And so I argued with him about keeping his door closed. And that's that. What else? Oh, another big one is that little inconveniences don't seem to have their bite anymore because I'm constantly having to delay eating food. So sometimes when I have to wait for something, right, when I go to I love going to theme parks, but right now the lines are a whole lot longer because they can only fill the rides like half full, right? And the lines also look very long because everybody's 6 feet away, right? And in the past, that would have looked very frustrating to me, but now that I'm already having to wait to eat all the time, waiting for other things don't seem to bother me so much. When I every week when I check if I can go back to Taiwan yet, it doesn't seem to bother me so much. I'm kind of accustomed to having to wait for things, right? Anyway, so 10 hours already. I'm hoping to do 24 because 10 years ago I finally got over an anxiety. Thanks for watching.